Good morning, all. Got another RTSL 2022B game here. I think I've only got 2 games left, and I'm squarely in the relegation zone, so these are mostly just for fun. Well, we got Decol, which is a start as USA. Just plug my hand in the tracker. We'll probably have to keep Purge for a 4-op coup, and if we did that, what would our headline be? Captured Nazi, I suppose. So we have to hold de Gaulle for the purposes of blockade. And we don't want to play Romanian abdication, ideally, because we don't know where D-Style is, and it just gives away a boatload of free ops for redistribution. But we'll open 442. And we're going to headline Capture Nazi. And see how it goes. SocGov coup Italy, the classic opening gambit. You red devil, you. So if they flip Italy, we're going to have to fill France, which makes de Gaulle utterly unplayable. Here it comes. Pray for Mojo. Yep. Okay. Well, so the new guard of Twilight Struggle players would say, well, if you'd left one in France, you could have retaken Italy. But they could, of course, taken France in response. It's not a big deal. But yeah, interested to know what other people think about the opening setup, which I still don't deploy. So they'll have to fill Italy next, which gives us a chance to get into Malaysia. Special relationship as well. Neatly done. We're going to use 1 op to go into Malaysia and 1 to go into Afghanistan. That way, if they coup Iran, we still have access to Pakistan. Ooh, very nice. So I guess we use Truman Doctrine to coup Vietnam. Not very well, but if they now play into Thailand, we can have an attempted coup on it. That was a lousy coup, Truman. They're going for it. But we'll have a crack because we're bold. Be good. Ugh. Coups have been garbage so far this game. Thankfully, they don't know we're criminally ops light, so they'll play into Thailand and we can have a false coup with Romanian abdication to finish the turn. Although we're going to end up dominated in Asia and Europe by the end of the turn. That's fantastic stuff, eh? Bloody love it. So yeah, that's all round pretty diabolical. Okay, yep. So we'll coup Iraq, get DEFCON down. Ooh, dear. Not a great start to the game. Being dominated in 2 regions by the end of AR1, and of course there's the risk of presence-less domination if they coup Iran. Ugh. So if we get blockaded, we space decol. If we don't get blockaded, event and repair de Gaulle. But this is all horrifically precarious. And we have no way of avoiding Asia and Europe scoring in the early war, so we're going to be going into mid-war very far down. Well, that's a small mercy, but not a lot more than that. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're dominating Europe and it's only 2 ops away. Then what we're going to do is overprotect Iran against the inevitable Middle East coup. Well, this is lousy. We can only hope they get stuck with all the scoring cards so we get some tempo. I mean, duck and cover's alright here, isn't it? We're going to have to leave ourselves US Japan against blockade. The challenge is Middle East scoring, but this denies Milops unless they have Indo-Pakistani war. Well, they've got Arab-Israeli war as well, don't they? I think we still duck and cover. We'll need the VPs as much as anything. But it ain't good. That it ain't. Now they're going to get domination in the Middle East, just for good measure. Yes. We haven't seen Korean War yet, have we? Oh boy. All of this is bad. Middle East scoring before it gets any worse. Wow. And we've got to hold our 4-op card against being blockaded. So this is rather poor. Yep. We'll make them use the China card to flip Pakistan. Ugh, this is awful. Joy unbridled. Well, they would have dropped ages going by now. We'll overprotect Pakistan, and then next turn we'll take Afghanistan. Europe is screwed. Well, hey, we've got to hold US Japan, right? Ugh, there it is. Well, small mercies. Stable door horse, etc. Let's zoom back out so that we can see the world. So we're probably going to have to finish the turn using US, Japan to take Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, all assuming we don't get blockaded. Not good. Hui. Korean War. So these two are going to South Korea, of course, having seen it, or one of them will, at least. The other one is Burma 2456. Okay, so we space. Don't want to put decal back in the deck. Pop one in Malaysia with UN intervention and hold decal. Now, if we get blockaded, we space decal after all. If we don't get blockaded, I kind of like jamming Italy and then hope to drop Europe scoring in the headline or Truman Doctrine. But either way, we're going to be struggling. Yeesh. Marshal to space, so that's a small mercy. Alright, we're going to jam the hell out of Italy. Come on, Truman. Second best bet. So we're only fearing socialist governments. Unfortunately, they've been dealt D-style, which is very bad for us. And 5-year plan, although they're not throwing away Asia scoring. So they got all the 3-op cards from the end of the hand. That's great. And we got Formosa and we got CIA back again. Ugh. This is a lousy hand. We're going to have to hold blockade because we literally can't play it. Socialist government here crucifies us. They've got defectors too, so they know D-style is good. So D-style here, of course, to take Italy is great. And holding defectors, they know they can do it. But we were going to get dominated in Europe anyway, and we literally don't have a headline card, so... If mid-war is going to go like this, I think the game should be over in fairly short order. They should be, what, +7, +12, +14 by the end of the turn. And with D-style to cover South America and Africa. So maybe we can wrap this up in 4 or 5 turns and go and do something else with our Sunday. Thinking, but Asia scoring is fine. D-style just seems all around the better choice holding defectors. Angola, Nigeria. Here it comes. Oh, brilliant. Well, we dodged a bullet there. It's not good, but it could be a lot worse. I would absolutely have de-styled there in the headline. I feel like there's nothing to lose, right? Well, that's 5 VP that we skirted around. Well, hilariously, we can't take Italy here. And with knowing they have D-style, I guess we have to start pushing into the mid-war regions. Not that we have the firepower to really achieve it. This should trigger the D-style play, but now we're forcing them to go 2 Venezuela, 1 Zaire, 1 Nigeria. Which is basically better for us. And whatever happens, the fact we're going into mid-war 5 VP better off than I thought we were going to is a nice thing. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3. Nah, doesn't want Nigeria. Fair enough. Can't be helped, but we will tap Venezuela and now pressure Brazil. But our pressure will only last so long because our hand is crap. So we got a space decol. We succeed. Now we can space Arab-Israeli war, which is good. If we'd failed, we'd have had to play Arab-Israeli war because we have to hold blockade. They've got 5-year plan defectors and some other cards. They space defectors, which is just goes to show how much they value a VP. So we'll space Arab-Israeli war. Oh no, we won't. We won't, will we? Doi. Well, I guess we have to try and reduce the chances. Good. Risk averse, but fine. I mean, this ain't going well, but the difference between -9 and -14 going into mid-war is profound, so I guess everything else is gravy. They've still got 5-year plan to finish the turn. So we are going to pop a dinky 1 in Panama. If they take Italy, we'll take Algeria. But if they don't take Italy, I'm going to jam a couple in there. But with CIA not coming back till late war, it's going to be really difficult to win this. I think a mid-war VP is the likeliest outcome. Followed by war games, followed by a chance of me winning by DEFCON. But I think those are the likeliest outcomes as played. Here comes 5-year plan, and they're ditching. Well, they've taken Italy, so maybe Truman. Yeah. Well played, sir. Well played. I will have my Sakatorta in Austria and eat it. Okay, so we'll go Cambridge 5, and we do have to tap Venezuela to deny South America control. Africa scoring's fine. Southeast Asia scoring's terrible. Blockade OPEC space Che. It's a hand I can work with, which is more than I've had previously. I think we have to drop Africa scoring in the headline and pray for Mojo, right? Because we've got no other headline cards. Nope. Yep. So no ABM treaty, no South Africa unrest, no Portuguese Empire. I mean, Punter's not good for us, but at least it's misdirective. My goodness, this map is bad. Well, I appreciate you all for continuing to watch, because this has been singularly the worst season ever. I mean, it's fine obviously in Stalin Division of Rutzel, I'm outclassed, as I knew I was when I got promoted. So going like 2-8 there is fine, but Itzel has just been heinous as well. I think I've got a 25% win rate there, or 33%. Anyway, it's not good. So the fact that you want to watch games from an increasingly mediocre player is heartening. So thank you for that. What festive spirit. Ah, well. Hoisted by my own petard. That's why you don't run the risk of headlining scoring cards that often, and I've done it twice in 2 turns, so I deserve everything I get. That said, a coup would have put me in really bad shape anyway. But Presence as Domination Africa gets them up to about 15, so South America scoring, Middle East scoring, lend it. We can put ourselves out of our misery. I mean, the only other headline right is to blockade away something, or to headline Allende, or Southeast Asia scoring, which is almost as bad. So, what are you going to do? Oh no, they can't get presence-less domination, right? They can just flip Angola and get presence-less scoring. So it's only 3 VP. Could be worse. Whee! Yuh, no doy. And a coup for good measure. And it will be on Venezuela, I'm sure. Not a bad wee coup. Little cow. Well, we've got no way back in South America, right, do we? Not at all. So I guess we try and level up in the Middle East. No, other way round, right? Take Saudi and one in Israel. And if you've got South America scoring, we can end it here. Well, now we can play Che because we don't need to worry about getting realigned out of Venezuela. Hardy ha ha. Well, the fact they're thinking indicates they don't have South America scoring. Small mercies. Fuji. Fight for Israel. Also means they don't have Israel scoring, of course. So, but we'll let them Che away. We still got Camp David coming for us as well. Yep, just have all of South America, mate. Doesn't matter. You don't have another target? Do need to do something about Southeast Asia because they'll be going in at 18 with Milops. If I don't correct that too. Ooh, so much to do. So little time. Mm-hmm. Okay, not going to be able to keep up with this ops war. So let's give them a VP and just stay ahead in Israel. I think we might try and space OPEC. The two VP are now becoming of critical importance. Obviously, if they space first, we one small step, but that's not great for us if they do it. PCR. So we do get a space. So let's use it. Well, that's devastating. Okay, so Southeast Asia scoring drops. One small step for the event. Spaceman Pope. He knows how to pilot, doesn't he? Yeah, of course he does. So 17, 18, 19. Not quite at 20, Sunshine. Not quite at 20. So yeah, the question is just whether or not we lose within 4 turns or 5 now. But that's that. Nothing to coup, so they'll be up to 19 VP. So if they can squeak a VP somewhere, the jig is up. Don't need to worry about that. Trigger in Sunshine. We can, yeah, pop one in Israel. And we'll finish with one small step. Well, I managed to check all the cards. That's small mercy. Lads. And we finish with one small step, which we event. They're up to 19, and we made it to turn 5. Woo! Made it to just about halfway through a board game. I guess Brush War in the headline. Oh, we get to peak as well. Obviously, if it's South America scoring, we lose. But Brush War could level up the Middle East, and if South America scoring doesn't show, I mean, this is an absolute pipe dream. The game is pretty much lost. Lonely Gunman can't now play Blockade. Oh no, wait. Do we? Yeah, which means we have to give up. West Germany to hold Lone Gunman, just for good measure. It's alright. It's alright. Hunter. Okay, so we have to brush for Libya, right? And we can't play Lone Gunman because, yeah, we'll brush war. 50-50 Libya, be good. Way! Now, do they get to drop a VP card before we dominate the Middle East? Of course, it's only 3 ops for them to take Israel and neutralize it. And if they've got South America scoring, it's over anyway. Yasuri nuclear subs. 7. And Fidel. So, if they've got South America scoring, it's over. If they don't fill Israel, like if they snag Central America for AVP, no, they're going to take Israel. That's a shame. So Middle East drops for 0. Well, hey, look, if we get asked not for South America, You might be forced to watch for longer. Ugh. So I've got a blockade nothing. And that means eventing Fidel. This is crap. I mean, we should fail blockade as late as possible in order to hope they arse not us. But we also hope they don't arse not us, because we don't have South America scoring, and that's going to lose us the game. But at this point, I'd just like the pain to end. Oh, looks like we're getting quagmired later this turn. Fine. We're sending Suez to space. I'm not falling for that. Ah! Ugh, those 3 VP were also needed. Ooh, if we event Yasuri... Can you use the China card on... Yeah, grain sales is... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So we take the China card. And now we don't have to fail blockade. Unless they event Cultural Revolution, which would be very savvy. Hui. Got some heavy thinking here. Ugh. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. Botswana. Okay. Sure. Okay, so we use the China card. We've got two options, right? We can use Fidel and try and realign Mexico. Yeah, and then we could use the China card for... They would have taken it, wouldn't they? So yeah, let's just have a crack. Come on, second roll, second roll, second roll. Yay! Thank you, Fidel. And now we can have a go with the China card on Cuba. And that could be crucial with Central America scoring potentially coming out before South America scoring. Although it's 8 VPs. 8 VPs would in theory do it. If we get the mill ops in the turn and control Central America, that makes Ortega a suicide card, but we're probably not making it there anyway. And it offsets the absolute dross that is South America. Oh, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, that's a big die roll advantage. Everyone loves a summit win. Well done. Good work, Lucas. All right, well, thanks for watching. Yes, bar the D style play by them, and my Africa headline wasn't great, but I suppose it wasn't as bad as I actually thought it was. Yep, right. I've got one more game left in Rutsal, and I'm trying to fit one more Itzel game in before the holiday season. But otherwise, you probably won't see me around for much of December. All right. Anyway, yeah, drop me a line if you want a friendly over the holidays, because we could always do that. And you'll see me hopefully for one or two more games before the end of the month. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if I could have some small miracle there. Yes, that's true. Right. We'll stop talking to each other, and I will stop you watching a person type on Twitch, which is something. All right. Thanks a lot, and goodbye for now.